Dr. Karyn, I watched your segment on dividing chores in a household. I know probably most households have 2 working parents nowadays, but we have gone from a 2-income family to a 1-income family. I stay at home with my son. He's 1.5 years, and I'm expecting a second. So she feels like there's a huge imbalance of household maintenance on all fronts in our house. She does the majority, and by majority she means everything. That said, she finds it hard to push the subject because she is the stay-at-home mom. Her husband works 70+ hours at his job. Does she have the right to expect him to help her around the house?
Ooh, this is a good question. So here's what I would say. She is a family CEO, and thank you for that question. Keep sending in those questions. I love getting questions from viewers. It really helps me know with where people are kind of, where they need it, where we need to go a little bit deeper. She is a family CEO. This is a classic scenario. But if I was to get her to answer those 3 questions that we were talking about earlier, she needs to hire. This is not realistic, okay? So I do not, you know, when I think about a family CEO, they're managing, they're the vision caster, they're the ones that kind of, they're managing the whole ship. But we are human and we have limited ability. And so I think she needs to hire and look at where are the other supports, whether or not it's hiring or whether or not it's getting family support or sharing some support from neighbors. It doesn't always have to cost money. Would I expect her husband, who's working 70 hours, to be coming home and actually doing something? I think it's good for him to be doing something, but we have to be realistic with him too.
I know, I read that and I thought, ooh, I'm a total feminist, and I'm thinking, no, he shouldn't be doing anything at home.
No,
he just did 70+ hours outside of the home. You're probably doing 100 hours in the home. So is there a way that you can get someone to help you take some of those take some of those hours off? And she might not have the budget to hire, so it's good that you
so you want to be creative. I do family help, and I also do a lot of I see a lot of people doing shared, so they actually they'll kind of work with a neighbor who's actually in a similar scenario, and they'll each kind of take the kids just to give each other a little bit more of a break. So because it's not, we are human, and what I'd probably recommend, to be honest in this case, and this might sound very old-fashioned, is he comes home, and if she's kind of pulling in the extra support, whether or not he actually, the time is invested in terms of being with his children, so so he can be a really present father. To me, that's actually going to be more important.
So he can play.
Well, it's really important.
No, honestly, a lot of parents don't actually play with their kids. You're too busy.
It's too busy. It's too busy.
Go play.
Yeah, so go play.
And playing, trust me, that can be work too.
Depending,
Go play.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's a really important thing for them to actually kind of figure out. I do think it's good that he does something, but I would kind of look over the entire roles. What could he do that's reasonable? But more important, she needs to get more support.
Got it.
Okay.
So it's not Don Draper. He's not coming home and mixing up a dry martini. Go play. Go do something.
Go play and be.
And be.
And be.
Okay, good advice. I love that.